David Acuña, and I'm a fire apparatus engineer in the CAL FIRE Fresno Kings unit. Our department has been asked by the City of Clovis to consult to enhance their existing community risk reduction program. For those who are unfamiliar with these types of programs, the purpose is to examine data and identify historic causes of fires, to then create educational programs that will help prevent future fires from that cause. A common risk you may be familiar with are from cooking fires left unattended on the stove. Previous programs have highlighted that fire risk, educated the public, and this has resulted in a reduction of cooking fires. There is a long history of success with risk reduction in the City of Clovis, and no doubt that will continue with the passion and dedication shown by each of their members. In addition, we hope that the collaboration of our two departments will allow for increased safety for our citizens and further cooperation between our agencies. In 2021, we reviewed Clovis City Fire Department incident information for all fires inside of a building, also known as structure fires, over a 4-year period from January 2017 through December 2020. Through this process, a previously unidentified risk was discovered. During the study period, there were 241 structure fires in the city. 4.5% of the fires that had an identified cause were from candle use and misuse. When that rate is applied to the total number of structure fires, 11 fires were caused by candles, with a total financial loss of nearly $284,000. While this represents a small portion of the total annual budget, what is not captured is the physical loss of home, the clothes and belongings that were destroyed, and the emotional distress suffered by the residents. In addition, NFPA conducted a study in 2021 that spanned 4 years, where it was found that 20 candle fires were reported each day. For all of these reasons, educating citizens on the proper use of candles and the implementation of safe habits are the focus of this community risk reduction program. The primary concern of implementing this is to illustrate to the public what damage negligent candle use has caused in the past and what risk can be mitigated with small changes in daily habits. The most effective method will be to include these visual elements documenting burned homes and non-identifiable physical body damage that burn victims have suffered. While these images may be difficult to see, it is vital that people are educated that the risk that we are describing is not imaginary, but rather a real consequence of not using appropriate caution. It is only with understanding that action is needed to prevent the same thing from happening to them that the public will be able to relate and alter their own habits. However, it will be critical to balance the strong visual images with an action plan so that people have a means of immediately taking steps to protect themselves and their family. 3 simple steps can help avert tragedy. Never leave a lit candle inside of a room. Avoid placing candles near clothes or other combustibles, and keep all candles out of the reach of children. With these 3 easy-to-implement habits, the likelihood of a fire starting because of a candle will be significantly reduced. Communicating these messages will occur on 3 fronts. First, the department's social media accounts that many are already following will be an efficient method of distributing information quickly. Second, we will use traditional television news stations and newspapers to reach those that may not be comfortable with online sources. Third, with help from other city departments and community groups, physical paper pamphlets will get produced which can be easily passed out in moments of opportunity, such as a community meeting. It is hoped that the messages being issued through these various mediums will allow the greatest number of citizens to hear, receive, and act on the information that can improve their safety. While people will be able to immediately implement the suggestions listed in the various publications, the impact will take longer to measure with data. The fire department maintains records of every single response, including structure fires and their cause. This is the source that will be used to evaluate the effect the program is having over time. Nevertheless, the department will be constantly evaluating the content of the messages, how they are being received by the intended audiences, and any new information that may develop during the program. The first goal is to have the posts and publications available within 6 months, with full implementation expected within 12 months. Members of the Fire Prevention Office will be able to answer any questions about this risk reduction effort, as well as personnel at the fire stations. When changes are needed, the messages will adapt to new information and make adjustments accordingly. Although the program is planned to span 3 to 5 years, that may be shortened or extended depending on how the results turn out. While this community risk reduction program has a data goal of reducing fire incidents due to candle misuse, remember that the most important indicator of success will be the reduction of human suffering, sparing those who may otherwise have had a candle fire, resulting in the loss of their home, causing injuries or death. Thank you for your time.